Boy, did you see the Ravens and the NFL covering their arse yesterday. I woke up this morning and I said to my wife, the NFL's done a lot right. It's the number one sports league in America, and it's the number one TV show in America. I mean, they dominate two industries, two very competitive industries. Number one sports league, number one TV show. That would be like Delta Airlines being the number one airlines and the number one hotel chain. I mean, in America, that's hard to do. I mean, you can probably give me examples, but television and sports are massive industries. They dominate both. But from the beginning, they've whiffed on this story. And I turned to my wife and I said, you think it's any surprise they whiffed on a story where you need a little compassion and you're dealing with women? It's a male-dominated league. What are men good at? We're strong. We're protective. We're aggressive. Great qualities. Built the empire. Empathy, compassion, understanding a woman's perspective, and not so much. And they whiffed. Here's what's very interesting. It's been the worst couple of months for the NFL ever. What's the other big issue right now the NFL is having to pay billions of dollars for? Concussions. Ever read The League of Denial, the book? You know why the NFL is having to pay billions of dollars? Because when a woman, Dr. Ann McKee, was asked to make a presentation to NFL people, all men. What does she know? She's a girl. She said concussions are creating CTE. Guys didn't want to listen to her. At one point they said, couldn't you be misdiagnosing this? It looks like frontal temporal dementia. She goes, no, I was on that committee. It's not. They wouldn't listen. They didn't take the female doctor who was on a committee and knew the truth seriously. She later said, I don't want to get into sexism, but it plays a big role. Anybody my age, a doctor, comes up through the ranks, lots of male doctors, sexism's a part of it. Good old boys network. No matter how successful and smart you are, everybody's got blind spots, and often what makes you great creates the blind spot. The workaholic father is the distracted, clueless parent. Too many guys, too much testosterone in the NFL, the alpha male quality creates strength, arrogance, dominance, and left them wide open during that presentation with the concussions and wide open with an obvious beating to a woman. Like you needed to see the video to cover your arse? Give me a break. Give me a break. Listen, Ray Rice doesn't speak for us. As Dan Wetzel at yahoo.com said today, we're as shocked as women at the video. It's disgusting. We want Rice to get in trouble. He doesn't represent us. But men failed here. Lots of them. And having a woman in the room would have helped. All you guys, when Condoleezza Rice made the college football selection committee, 90% of you, she never played the game like me and Jethro. She's a woman. Yep. That's why she should be on the committee. She's educated, and she'll add a different perspective. I got into a discussion. I see this all the time with my wife. The city I live near, Hartford, Connecticut, is just one of those big cities that'll never bounce back as much as they try. And she says things to me all the time. She said, it's a city with poorly lit and too many dark alleys. I'm like, what do you mean? And we'll drive through it, and she'll say, look at that alley, look at that alley, look at that alley. You're a woman, you go to dinner, you got to walk to your condo, no lights, poorly lit. She goes, I would never live there. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'd never noticed that. My wife's walked into restaurants. She's 20 for 20 on this. She'll go, it's too masculine. I can tell a guy owned it and a guy built it and a guy was an architect. She goes, women aren't going to come into this restaurant. She's never been wrong. Women see things differently. They don't have to play the game or be in a frat house to add perspective. Men, presidents keep getting us into wars. Is it possible a female president wouldn't? The Wall Street crashes. Hedonism and greed always lead to it. Is it possible a little gender diversity could avoid those? All the alpha traits of the NFL are exactly why they've butchered this. And they butchered concussions. And why you butchered it as fans when you questioned Condoleezza Rice. Add a little gender diversity to your world. Daughter, wife, moms, Let's be honest. They raised us, not our dads. We also get, sometimes we see things as a criticism. You know, fans will be like, yeah, you guys are this. And we'll be like, in our industry, yeah, we are, thanks. The latest one is, you guys are becoming TMZ. I wish. It's not an insult. They're not affiliated with the NFL. They can tell you the absolute truth. They don't have a network contract. We do. Fox does. CBS does. NBC does. Oh, it matters. Fans often say, you guys are becoming what? The one unaffiliated voice willing to acknowledge, yeah, we pay for videos. Harvey Levins, the co-founder, said everybody pays for them. We can just acknowledge it.
It's not about paying for stories. I mean, we, like everybody else, we will buy video. Absolutely. Everybody buys video. I mean, can you give me a news operation that doesn't buy outside video? Can you name one?
They all do. Local, national, regional. You ever notice no media company will say, can't use the Redskins? You notice that? Newspapers do. Fox won't. We won't. CBS won't. NBC won't. They have a contract with the boys in New York, National Football League. Individuals can bail. Newspapers can bail. But it would be an indictment of the NFL with a partner. TMZ plays a vital role in the media circle. No official contracts with pro leagues. They play a vital role. I don't always like what they do. I don't agree with everything, but I don't agree with everything we do. So when you say you guys are becoming TMZ, look at the role they have played in this. The NFL couldn't find the video. Little old 8 guys in a cubicle did.